Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Sergeant Ong, and I am the platoon sergeant. Okay. Anyway, hi everybody. My name is Tosh, and in our boys' I am the sarcastic, very strict kind of sergeant, and I'm the one that is in charge of training all the recruits. So if you want to see how I actually tekan them, like disturb them, you can check out the movie later. So yeah, nice to meet you guys.
Now I'm scared of you, huh? I'm scared. Let's move on. Ladies and gentlemen, up next, Mr. Wang Weiliang as Ban Lobang Leon. Let's give him a big, big hand, please.
Hello everyone. 哇，那个女生很高啊。我本来要跟她打电话号码，走过去到她的面前，你看。请问厕所在哪里？
You'll be surprised if she answers you in Mandarin.
She can.
You'll be surprised.
Can you speak Mandarin? Oh.
Got ya?
What can I do? Pardon me for my English is not very good. So if you all don't understand, it's none of my business. I'm Lowan King Wang Weiliang. Very nice seeing everyone here. 我还是用华语讲比较好。
可以，
是不是？ 对啦，叫我讲英语我比较紧张，因为我的英语程度真的不是很好。今天很高兴在这边跟大家见面，非常荣幸可以来到这边跟大家一起观赏。等一下我们会看的那部电影，就是我们所主演的《新兵正传》的。这部电影我们其实都放了很多心血，我们的导演也很细心的教导每一位演员。希望等一下我们的表现会让大家喜欢，好，谢谢。
Very well said. And last but not the least, ladies and gentlemen, he's considered a god in the Singaporean film industry. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to see him this afternoon. The director of Our Boys to Men 1 and 2, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jack New. Let's give him a big one! Woo!
Wow, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. First of all, I want to say thank you to Genting Hong Kong and Resort World Manila, okay, for making this very special session, very special screening. You know, in fact, this is the first time my movie screened in Manila, and I'm also very happy to see so many Singaporeans here. Yeah, I think they miss our language, you know, our face, you know. So actually, I bring all the people back here. Okay, can I hear some shouting like from the Singapore? Or 1, 2, say yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Okay, this movie has a line very interesting one. We shout steady now together. Can we do it? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Steady! Okay.
Awesome. Now, sir, let me ask you, what was your inspiration for coming up with a movie like this?
Okay, I think about one and a half years ago, and I think Ministry of Defense approached me. They said that in conjunction with the National Service 45, they wanted to do a movie. But actually, they said they got some already done footages. They want me to use the footages to edit it to a movie. And after I discussed with my team, and it's not possible. So I proposed to them. I said, might as well we do a new one, because for so long that Singapore do not have a military movie. So why not do one? And they actually like the idea. And this is, okay, let's do. And of course I asked them, I said, I know that they are not coming up money, but they are going to provide me like, you know, all kind of equipment, location, and some of the manpower. And of course I asked them, the most important thing is that, would you interfere my creativity? And they said, no, Jack, this time we let you do it from your perspective. Wow, I said this is something like, you know, like strike 4D, you know, strike 4D. You may feel like, you know. So I said, wow, really? And so I said, okay, good. Since you said that, and let me do it, because I think many of you don't know that I was the regular military officer for 8 years in the army. So the first 3 years I was with the infantry unit, and after the subsequent 5 years I was with the music and drama company. So I actually write scripts, and then I don't dance, I teach, I train the soldiers to act, you know, during my music drama company's day. So I think it was quite a very interesting experience to produce this movie. We actually it's also. But after the script written, and then we thought that the script was so long, and to make it like Titanic quite sick, you know, Titanic because they got a love story, we don't have love story. So I think, and also they got a big ship, the ship sink, we don't have the big ship. So as I myself, we make it a two-parter movie. So this is the first time the Singapore movie, you know, we one shot we do two movies together. And the whole production was like 70 days. 35 days was with in the Pulau Tekong, every day in and out. Because we are the civilian, we are not allowed to stay in Pulau Tekong, the military camp. So every morning, we got to report the Changi Jetty, and then we will go there in and out for the 35 days. So the whole production, 70 days, I think was really quite interesting for us. Yeah, it's a very good experience here.
A lot of hard work indeed, and it paid off. Were you expecting the movie to do this well?
Seriously, I think nobody in our industry expected that the movie can break all the records, you know, of a local film. This movie actually is a very special movie because you know, parents very curious about what their son doing in the army, you know, and of course the soldiers are very curious. Wow, you know, the movie is going to talk about my life, and girlfriend, sister, auntie, all very curious. This is why, you know, when we go to the cinema, usually the ticket booking is like 20 tickets or 30 tickets. You know. Actually, almost the whole kampong come and watch the movie. So this is something that yeah, quite surprised to us. And okay, I think Singaporeans are very concerned about national service. Okay, not only because they are involved, but I think they also know, you know, how my son is doing in the army, what kind of training, what kind of commander they are going to meet, and how come some people hate the army so much, and why people also can sign on, you know, why people can actually contribute a lot to the military. So I think the movie actually speaks all. Yeah.
I believe it's something that they can relate with. That's why they're all very excited to see it, right?
Yes, yes.
What's the basic difference between part 1 and part 2?
Okay, the part 1, as you know that, I don't know how many of you here already watched part 1. Okay, so, okay, part 1 is already in DVD. You know, you can actually get a DVD. Please don't go to internet and watch free. But I know that was very convenient anyway. But I think the most important thing is that part 1 we are talking about like it's a general introduction, and also we introduce like 70 those during 1970, you know, the military training, the recruit training, you know, the difference between the present day and the 1970s. Because I was also from that era. So when actually I staged all the old uniform, you know, especially all the very accurate kind of accessories and everything. I think a lot of soldiers, especially the old soldiers, actually all like time travel, go back to that moment, you know, wow, see the uniform and very happy. So I think the part 1 we are talking about like some of the comparison of the military training present and then before, and then also we showing that these people before they go to the army, you know, their life, you know, the parents' reaction. You know, and then when they enter into the army, how they meet their friends, and you know, a lot of funny moment. But for part 2, we are actually talking about like, you know, military training, more military training, and based on the military training, you know, the kind of conflict they got, you know, how they sabo each other, how they fight with each other, how they help each other, and then finally they go passing out parade. Yes, this is the whole.
And I'm sure everyone is very excited. Let's give our director another big round of applause for answering our questions. We also have a few questions for the boys. Let's begin with Maxi. Maxi, you play the role of a nerd. Are you like a nerd in real life?
Do I look like a nerd?
That's why I'm asking. You don't look like it.
Basically, for when I got the role of YM King, I actually asked my boss Jack, you know, did you cast the wrong person for the role? Because initially in the audition, I tried the role of Lobang, the sergeant, and IP man, but not the role of YM King, but he chose me for it. Yeah.
You know why? Because when he comes for the audition, he's got very long hair, you know. And you know, when the nerd guy, you know, in my mind is that there's supposed to be short hair, you know, put on the spectacle, you know. So the first impression is that no, I don't think he looks like one. So we let him try the rest of the role, and he passed all the role. He he can actually do any role. That if let's say we cannot find anybody, he's the one that can actually chuck in, and then definitely he will do a good job. Sorry, I say that.
换另外一句话讲就是垃圾了。
Not exactly, but I think important thing is that he has a very good skill. You now you see him, and then when later on you see his character in the movie, you can see so much different. Yeah.
Now let's move on to Tosh. You play the role of sergeant in charge of Ninja Company, am I correct?
Yes.
In reality, what are some of the characteristics of sergeant that you possess in your real life?
Actually, I was also a sergeant when I was in NS, when I was serving in the army, but I'm a totally different sergeant from Sergeant Ong.
How different or how similar?
Different in the sense that I seldom go back to camp. No, but it's because when I was a sergeant, right, I was in charge of a National Day parade. So we are always outside camp trying to organize the rehearsals and the drills and the soldiers. So it's more of National Day stuff rather than military stuff. But when I was training to become a sergeant, I spent 1 year, 2 months, really in the jungle and all that. So yeah.
If you're not aware, he is also the songwriter for the theme song of the movie entitled Brothers. What was your inspiration behind the said composition?
Actually, for part 1 and part 2, both songs, Jack gave me the opportunity to write it, even though he know that I have no songwriting experience at all. But he just decided to take the chance with me and gave me the chance. And right now, both songs have over 1.5 million views on YouTube.
I heard that.
I
Wow.
really didn't expect it. And both songs, right, Jack directed me. For Brothers, he just told me, right, go and think about when you were going through NS, like the brotherhood that you felt between you and your section mates, like how it felt, and try to bring out a song that if the soldiers listen to it, right, they will really feel like, wow, when I was serving NS, I really were a band of brothers with this bunch of guys going through good and bad times together. So yeah.
I believe everything that Jack touches turns to gold. Huh? You should touch me too.
Oh, no, I mean sometimes when guys get together, especially like the age of like 19, 20, 21, 23, I mean the common topic is that army training, your life in the army, and then usually the girlfriend next time they just don't understand what we are talking about, and they just couldn't understand why the relationship between this group of people is so good. It's sometimes even better than the girlfriend-boyfriend relationship, And I think this movie explains all.
Amazing. One last question for William. I think you are quite the what do you call that? The woman's man, huh?
Woman's man is me.
Yeah. Every woman's man, huh?
Woman's man, 每一个女人的男人。
真的，woman's man 我长这个样子还 woman's man
可以。如果你们赞成，就大声的鼓掌一下，好不好？
我都跟你讲，我是了，对不对？我早就讲了。
Have you become more popular with the ladies after this movie?
Actually, more popular. For ladies, I attract guys.
You don't know why, seriously, he attracted a lot of young women and then he attracted more guys.
Guys, don't know why.
He also got a lot of very, like the more mature office lady kind.
The level is higher.
Level higher.
Different market segments.
My market bigger.
Wider and
wider.
more cash.
More what?
Cash.
Cash.
More mature.
More cash. Correct. More cash. Correct.
Now I know why the movie is such a big hit. These boys have such beautiful personalities. Let's give them another big round of applause. Maybe we can invite you to the photo wall for a quick photo op, and to all the other guests who would want to have your photos taken, this is your chance, but we are under time pressure, so you better hurry up. So let's move to the photo wall. Once again, if you want your photos taken, this is the time.